What happens when a man with the voice of an angel decides to bare his soul about losing everything he loves? Teddy Swim's Lose Control isn't just another heartbreak song. It's a masterclass in vulnerability that's making millions of people cry in their cars. Today, we're diving deep into why this song hits different, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why it's taking over every playlist on the planet. But first, smash that subscribe button because we're about to break down music in a way you've never heard before. Before we dive in, let's talk about who Teddy Swims really is. This isn't some industry plant or manufactured pop star. Jayton Dimsdale, that's his real name, spent years grinding in cover videos, pouring his soul into other people's songs before the world finally paid attention to his original work. And here's what makes Lose Control so powerful. It comes from a place of genuine experience. This isn't theoretical heartbreak. This is someone who's actually been through the fire and came out the other side with a song that speaks to everyone who's ever loved and lost. The numbers don't lie. Millions of streams, viral TikTok moments, and here's the kicker. It's resonating across every age group. Your grandmother is crying to this song just as hard as Gen Z. That tells us something profound is happening here. Let's start with what you hear first, that haunting piano intro. It's deceptively simple, but that's exactly the point. The song doesn't assault you with production, it draws you in with intimacy. Notice how the instrumentation builds gradually. We start with piano and vocals, the most vulnerable combination possible. Then layer by layer, we add strings, subtle percussion, building to that massive emotional crescendo without ever losing the song's core intimacy. But here's where Teddy's genius really shows, his vocal delivery. The guy has the technical ability to belt like nobody's business, but watch how he restrains himself in the verses. He's whispering secrets to you, making you lean in closer. Then when the emotion peaks, that's when the power comes through. This dynamic range isn't just showing off, it's emotional architecture. Every quiet moment makes the powerful moments hit harder, and every powerful moment makes you crave the intimate whispers even more. Now, let's talk about what makes people actually cry, the words. Without quoting extensively, the song tells the story of someone watching their relationship crumble, knowing they're part of the problem, but feeling powerless to stop it. The genius is in the specificity. Instead of generic heartbreak cliches, Teddy gives us real moments, the kind of details that make you think, how did he know exactly what I went through? But here's what elevates it beyond personal confession. The universal themes, self-sabotage, the fear of vulnerability, that moment when you realize you're your own worst enemy in love. These aren't just his demons, they're human demons. Look at the comments on any platform where this song appears. This is my life. How did he know? I needed to hear this. That's not coincidence. That's masterful songwriting that taps into shared human experience. The song structure mirrors the emotional journey perfectly. We start with recognition, move through pain, hit the peak of emotional chaos, and end with a kind of resigned acceptance. It's therapy set to music. So why is this song everywhere right now? 3 reasons, and they all matter. First, authenticity. In an era of overproduced, algorithm-optimized music, Teddy Swims sounds like a real human being having real emotions. There's no auto-tune hiding behind, no gimmicks, just raw human experience. Second, timing. We're living through a mental health awareness revolution. People are finally talking about therapy, about self-sabotage, about the work it takes to be in healthy relationships. This song arrives exactly when we needed the vocabulary for these feelings. Third, cross-generational appeal. Your parents relate to the classic soul influences. Millennials connect with the emotional vulnerability. Gen Z loves the authenticity and mental health themes. It's hitting every demographic because good songwriting transcends age. And here's proof of its impact. Look at all the covers, the reaction videos, the TikTok moments. When a song inspires this much creative response, you know it's touched something deep in the cultural consciousness. But here's what I think is the most beautiful thing about Lose Control. It's not actually about losing control. It's about recognizing the patterns that make us lose control. The song is an act of self-awareness disguised as a confession. By naming his demons, by admitting his role in his own pain, Teddy's actually taking control. That's why it doesn't leave you hopeless. It leaves you with the possibility of change. This is what great music does. It doesn't just make you feel, it makes you understand. It gives you language for experiences you thought were uniquely yours. It tells you that your pain matters, your struggles are real, and most importantly, you're not alone in them. Lose Control works because Teddy Swims understands something fundamental about music. The best songs aren't performed, they're shared. This isn't entertainment, it's communion. So here's my question for you. What song has hit you this hard? What piece of music made you feel seen and understood? Drop it in the comments because music this powerful deserves to be discussed. If this analysis opened your ears to something new, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got more deep dives coming that will change how you hear your favorite songs. And remember, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is admit you're losing control. That's where the real healing begins.